Afternoon. Yeah, I've got a bit of a cold. I haven't been out since I went to Detectable. I didn't do a Detectable video, mainly because I didn't find anything. And yeah, all I found at Detectable was a piece of lead, dated 1952, and £1.20. Yeah, that was my weekend. Finds wise, absolute rubbish. Weekend wise, double thumbs up. It was a good weekend. It was good to see people, good to meet people, good to get out even though it did rain. So it's been, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks since then. Yeah, I've been ill, so I lost a few days there. Yesterday I was being tattooed up my arm, so 5 hours of that. I ain't going out yesterday. Today is going to be a struggle because it aches. Yeah, and what else? Oh, the Explorer's dead. I don't know what's happened to that. I think a capacitor has gone in the board, which makes the screen flash on and off. So yeah, me Explorer's had it for now. So we're just going to stick to the Equinox. And one of my fields has just been harvested. I was just walking up the side track, picking up spuds. So yeah, I got mashed potato for tea. They look alright. There's loads. So I'm going to do a bit of gleaning while I do a bit of hunting. Because, you know, it's me. Okay, right, nothing else new. We're going to go and swing across the field. It's very rutty. So it's going to be hard detecting because you're not going to be able to get the coil real low to the floor. So, yeah, we'll see what we get. Ooh, before I forget. There's a bit of a night hawker around here. But, do not fear. For the farmer and I have been out with some trail cams. So yeah, if it's you, we'll find you. We'll find you. Because you can't get into a lot of these fields without going past one of these. Now I may be filming this and showing you the camera. You don't know how long the cameras have been up. That's all I'm saying. And I say cameras because there's more than one. That's all I'm going to say. Right. See you in the field. Okay. Reading in at 12. I think I know what that is. I think that's a suspender clip. Let's pop it out and have a look. Yeah, it would have had some sort of clip. It would have locked in, you'd have pulled it up and it would have locked into the narrow part. Commonly used on suspenders, but there you go. So yeah, that's what the sheep were wearing in this field. Not particularly deep, I've just seen it. I think I know what it's going to be. Because it was this way up. I'll just put it on there. Yeah, I think. Oh, I don't know. I thought it would be a bit of an umbrella. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it's just a... It still could be. No, yeah, it still could be a bit of an umbrella. Still the little grooves around the edge. Get loads of these over the years. Yeah, there you go. Bit of an umbrella. Not a lot to report for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes. I had a bullet. It's got a very sliced off looking end to it. Oh, machine's falling over. A button, a bit of lead, and there was something else, but it was obviously nothing important. Otherwise I'd remember. Lots of potatoes still. I think I'm going to have to glean some potatoes off the surface. Well, not the surface because they're a bit squashed, but yeah, there's loads in this field. Right, I've already dug it out a bit. I think I know what it's going to be. But it was reading in at 16. I can see an edge. So let's have a look. Modern or old? It's got a nice green to it. Ooh, it's following size. It's Victoria. Hey. Cool. Not a penny. Hey, that's quite nice on that side. Victoria. Let's flip her around. Let's have a look. What's the date? 1870. 70 or 80? 1872. Yeah, happy. Do like a farthing. Get a lot of halfpennies in this field. And a few farthings, don't get me wrong. And the farthings are normally in better condition because they're smaller. That's a young head Victoria. Just having a swing and a walk and you know, back to my bag before I go down to the railway line. Duck this thing. I ever so slightly grazed it. I didn't put that great big chip in it, I don't think. I thought, okay, bit of tat, but not so sure now. Just about to disregard it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do go home and check everything. None of my rubbish goes in a hedge because I like to know what I'm chucking away first. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like one of those shoulder pips, but from like a red in the army. But this is like lead or heavy anyway. It's just the way it's got triangles, and then there's a little triangle poking down. What is that? You know what? I'm not going to pick that too much. I'm going to, yeah, a bit of research for that one. What is that? Part of, I don't know. Right. Let's go. 12 to 15. I've left my chest mount at home today. I just went back and had a look in my bag. So it's all going to be freehand today. Never mind. And I just spilt energy drink in my pocket, because that's what you do. And all over my gloves, so I've had to change my gloves. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. That was obviously small. Yes, it was small.
5 minutes later.
It's just a button. Did find it in the end. Ooh, hello. That's a nice button actually. And you saw the back of it. Still got the shank. It ain't half bad, is it? So that must be, if that's copper that side, maybe it's silver plate. Yay. Very nice. Now that was the target that I was just digging. I think it was. I left that in the lump when I saw it. Just been looking at this. Clean this off. This was in the spoil. Just there. It's a thick, what appears to be a Roman coin. So I've just cleaned this. I was just sitting here thinking, is it? Firstly I thought it was a button, but I don't reckon that's a button. It's too thick. Could that be? Could it? I've had a few Romans out of this field, not many. I don't get many, but quite possible. Don't know. If anyone knows, I can't really see anything. But then there is something, especially that side. Don't know. Hang on to that one. Unexpected find with a button. And so far, I think I still have my, that was from Detectable actually. Got a feeling that's a bit of the draw handle. That's today, which I'm already doing better than Detectable. Just marked it with my spade. Got a 15, 16. Having a bit of a button party at the moment. Yep, plenty of buttons. I don't reckon this one's that deep. Just by going on the noise. Hey, one-handed, no chest mount. I reckon it should be in there. It is. Oh dear. It's in there. What? Uh oh. Button party. Yeah, there's your invite. Great. Okay. Well, that wasn't that deep. What's that? Looks to be made of copper. Ah, looks like it's got a rose in the middle. Probably Victorian actually. It's quite well made. Ooh, don't know. An interesting one. I'll get some pictures of it cleaned up so you can see what it is and let me know. Just had a military button, but it's not one I recognise. Normally like general service. I don't know this one. I'll look it up later. It's got a very distinct shield in the middle. Someone standing on the left, someone standing on the right, and I'm not sure. It's got something written at the bottom, so it shouldn't be too tricky. Yeah, it's a new one on me. Cool. Okay. Excuse the wind. Man, it's windy. And I think we've got a coin. Let's take my glove off. Oh, look at that, lovely. What's it going to be? Modern? No, it's not modern. There's a Britannia. Bring you up here. Not that it's any less windy. Halfpenny. 19. Yeah, it's 1940, I think. Yeah, look at that, George. That's not bad nick actually, is it? That was a banging in 20, really shallow. Cool. Halfpenny, new hole, new coin, I think. I think it's a coin. Yeah, it's going to be a coin, isn't it? Yeah. What's it going to be? I think that's older than the 1940. I've got no water with me because, you know, I've come prepared. I reckon that's George III, just because of the stay of that, and it's quite thick. Yeah, that's one for later. This one's gonna get wet. We've got a bit of a toy car. One of the old-fashioned looking 20s race cars. Steering wheel and the really long bonnets. Okay, I'm getting so much rubbish in this corner, but there's coins in there, so can't not dig it all. This is day 2 because, well, as you can tell, hopefully on camera, this is really squishy now. It did rain while I was out here yesterday, so it was a mad dash. Just went home. But I was passing this way, so I came out a bit earlier so I could get a few more hours in before I got to go and do what I got to do. So we put the small cord on and we're going to hit the same area I was in yesterday. It was really trashy, really iron infested, and it wasn't struggling, but I think this will come into its own. And I think we just found a coin on the first hole, back out on the second day. It's only reading in at 13 though, and I don't think it's going to be old. I think this is going to be a modern. Maybe not. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It's not modern. Oh wow, it's a shilling. I thought it was going to be a bit of tatty old and modern coin, and then I thought it was going to be a halfpenny. 1949. 1 shilling. Okay. I'm going to check that because that really wasn't reading in what I thought. That was going to be a bit of lead or something. 13, 14. Yeah. Don't know why I thought that was going to be a bit of lead. Happy days. I want to roll, hopefully. Come on. 24, 25. One thing I like about small coil, when you pinpoint, you pretty much know it's going to be where the coil says it is, because it's so small. Looks like that hits that potato. or whatever this is. It's whatever this is. Ooh, is it anything? It looked like something to begin with. And now it looks like molten aluminium. Reading in mid to high 20s. Just in there. Now I went over this yesterday. There's a lot of iron here. But this could be nothing. Could be modern. Oh, mate. I've got one of these at home, so I know exactly what that was when I turned that over. Wow. Wow. That is a WVS Civil Defence badge, World War II era. I'm sure I've got one of these at home. I'm a bit of a collector. Oh wow. Look at that bad boy. The Women's Voluntary Service. How cool. Oh, do you know what? That's a bit of me. I like that. Oh, this coil. Banging. I've dug 3 holes. One was a coin, one was a bit of aluminium, and one's that. Ah, absolute touch. Oh, so glad I didn't smash it with a spade. Right. Let this continue. I think we might have another coin. This was surface. You can see where it was on the surface. Could be a button lined. I'm thinking halfpenny. Not too old, probably. It is halfpenny. With the late Queen. 1980. Whoa. Just a little bit older than that one. That's not bad, Nick, really. This little coil was doing so well. It is picking out some big, deep, nasty iron, but it's picking out the little stuff in between the big, nasty iron. I think we might have another coin. This was surface. You can see where it was on the surface. Could be a button lined. I'm thinking halfpenny. Not too old, probably. It is halfpenny. With the late Queen. 1980. Whoa. Just a little bit older than that one. That's not bad, Nick, really. This little coil was doing so well. It is picking out some big, deep, nasty iron, but it's picking out the little stuff in between the big, nasty iron. Cool. No idea what that is. Probably modern. Don't know, actually. Yeah. Not a clue. Right, I'm feeling a bit of a knob now. Yep. Don't know whose knob, what knob, or how old the knob is. But a knob it is. Okay. Okay. This was just near where I found that badge earlier. Don't know what this is. I can't even tell if it's old or new. How's that fitted on there? I don't know if it's supposed to move. Possibly new. One for the cleanup. I thought we had another coin. It's not. It's a smashed up, yeah, smashed up general service button. Maybe not. Here's a button. Which one? No, I think it is general service. Still, yeah, that's a bit mooshed. Ooh, not found one of these for a while. Part of an old spur that would have gone back of your boot like that, and then you would have kicked your horse with it. So not so nice, I suppose. But yeah, part of a spur. Doesn't look much. 1700s probably, maybe a bit later. Cool. Right, it's come from down there. It's a nice green, whatever this is going to be. Haven't looked yet. So your guess is as good as mine. Just thought we'd do one on camera. Haven't done it for a little while. It's been very quiet. Just a little bit of nothing. Yep, bit of nothing. I'm down in this really soggy, wet corner. Because I've had a couple of half decent things here before. And we thought we'd try a little coral out down here. That looks alright. It's just come out of there. It's a bit decorative. No idea what that would have been there. Hey! Ooh! Look! You can see some gold on the top of this bit here. So that was either, yeah, gilded in some way. I wonder, could that have been a mount of any kind? Or a piece of furniture fitting? Yeah. Again, one for the flow. I have been surprised in the past. And if you want a surprise, wait till the end. Because one of the finds from yesterday turns out to be rather good. Ooh, hold the phone. And I don't mean the worm. No, I mean that there. That looks alright. Hey, it's got some gold on it too. Do you know what? I wonder if that's part of what I've just found. Which was not here. Oh, no worms were hurt in the making of this video. Let's see if I can just dig out in my pocket the bit I just found. Wow. See if it is any way connected. I am about 30 metres away from where I've just found that other bit. I'm going to have to root around in my pocket for this one. I don't know where it went. Oh dear. No, a button. Ah, today. Hang on, I'm going to come back. We'll have a look at them together. I've even brought water. Yeah. I'd say that whatever it came off of probably is the same item. I don't want to get my hopes up because it probably is a furniture fitting. It looks that way. Still looks cool though. The shiny gold. Anyway, right. Let's keep swinging. This coil is not missing a thing. That's a button. What size of that? It is actually decorated. I don't think the GoPro is going to pick that up, but it is decorated. Hey, it's tiny. Took me ages to find that. That's me done. Oh. Yeah, it's been how many hours? About 3 hours today. About 2 hours yesterday because of the rain. That's not too bad. And then the quality, that's the other thing. There's one find there that I completely overlooked. We'll go for it very quickly. That's on my buttons. That is the smallest button in the world. That is so tiny. Yeah, it got buttons from the 1700s right the way through to workers' buttons. Coins. There's been pictures up, I would hope. But you've got the farthing, halfpenny, I think that's a George III. Shilling today, halfpenny today. That nice, yeah, that nice spur. That's nice. So you'd be happy with that on any day. I don't know if this is part of a hammer coin, so I'm keeping that. It could just be alloy, but it's so small and light and worn. Then you just got tat over here, bit of harmonica, bit of umbrella, toy car parts, a knob, bit of a plug, bullets, balls. I don't know what that was. Didn't know I had that because I've just cleaned it. Looks like the top of a thimble, but it's all rounded underneath, so could be a button. That's a military button. If anyone recognises that, I have not the foggiest what that button is about. What regiment or division, whoever, I don't know what that's about. I think that's Victorian, just decorative metalwork. I really like this badge. Yeah, it should be painted. It should be silver and red. That's lovely. I do like that. Yeah, the Women's Voluntary Service, Civil Defence. If I've got one, I'll put a picture of my one up next to that one. Don't know what that thing was. And then this is the overlooked item. That, I think, is an Anglo-Saxon sword harness mount. And as you can see from the detail, in certain lights you can see, I'm sure the inlays were painted red, but that would have probably had inlaid with garnet, and I think it's silver. It's not heavy enough for lead. I think that's silver, and I reckon it's Saxon. Stay tuned, because when I find out, I will update everybody. Little pile of lead. Oh, I think that's a walking stick end. Rubbish. The big iron is in piles strategically placed around the field. I always leave iron in big piles. Yeah, iron's 57. Oh, that was from Detectival. That was in my bag. I've got a funny feeling that's a drawer handle. If anyone thinks it's any different, let me know. I got excited and probably shouldn't have done. Yeah, that's it. So, that little coil is amazing. It is amazing when you've got a rutted field like this. Obviously, standard coil is great, but that's been a beast today. That has been finding tiny things like that, and then your standard things like that, and that. Well happy. Right, I'll see you on the next.